So today I would like to introduce you how to use Word in order to arrange the formats mentioned in the FOP handbook. Alright, before we go further, so I would like to show you the what's called that, the mark, okay, the current mark indicated for each proposal paper for FOP1. So this is proposal paper, and then report assessment. So this proposal paper refer to the FOP1. So by the end of the semester, you should submit the proposal paper for the FOP1, and then for FOP2, you're supposed to submit the report assessment. So report assessment should be in hardcover, while for the proposal paper, just only a soft cover. So mean the normal cover. So FYP1 is consists of 5 items in the marking in the assessment. First is abstract. It's marked if you take about 15%. Chapter 1, 25%. Chapter 2, chapter 3 is divided 25% for each. And then the last one is writing convention and format. It's carry about 10% of the whole mark. So I believe that this is quite roguey lah if you just waste this 10% like that, because it's just so simple to follow the format and how to write the report. Okay, so we want you focus to if can we just to secure this 10%. Okay, and then it's the writing convention, format and plagiarism. So the plagiarism will use the lecturer will use the Turnitin software to check your plagiarism. So your plagiarism is not more than 20%. So if more than 20%, your mark will be reduced. And then we also have a writing convention and format, same as this FOP1 proposal. So we have to secure this 10%. So we have to have the correct format and correct writing convention. Alright, so before we go further, I would just like to about this to secure this first abstract 15%. Okay, so abstract 50%, and abstract 5% in FYP2. Alright, to secure the abstract is very simple. So abstract should consist at least one paragraph of this element. So there are 5 elements. So the basic one is a 5 element. So you should start with your first abstract with your introduction of your project. So this project is blah blah and so on. So this paper is this project is, or you just give your introduction of your project. So what is your name of project? Then the purpose of the project, and then you come up with the second point, problem statement, why you want to carry out your project. So this is a problem statement, why you should do the project. The third one is the project main objective. So you just mention why you want to carry out this project. So of course, to solve the problem as you mentioned in item 2 above. So yes, this is problem statement. You should have these 3 points maintained. And number 4 is the project methodology. So briefly explain what tools you use in your project. So tools here means not use tool like a hammer or so on. So the tool might be hardware, software, or algorithm, or statistic, or anything that can solve your problem. The 5th part is the expected outcome for the proposal. If your final report of FYP2, you should come up with your result. So what is your result? The outcome of your result. So is it okay? Is it the project is okay to solve this problem? So you just come up with the conclusion. Okay. So some guys or some if you open up Google, so they say that the 6th number is the conclusion. You can add the conclusion if you like. Okay. So normally because in the standard they don't mention about the number of words. Okay, so normally we have strict the number of words is 350 words for the abstracts, no more than that, because abstract is just a very concise synopsis of your project. So everybody want to know what you did for your project. So what is the problem? So how you do the project, which method you use, then what is the result. Okay, so very concisely, okay? Very brief of your project. Alright, so next is proposal paper. So we're talking about how to create the proposal paper in FYP1. So proposal paper. So that by next semester, you have to come up with this FYP report. So if your proposal paper is not arranged well, then you have difficulties in arrange of FYP report. Sometimes the formatting process consumes a lot of time. Let's say that you want to come out with a table of content. So if you're using with a manual table of content, you will lose some time, valuable time. Okay, maybe you want to analyze your data, but you have to more focus on preparing the table of content, list of figures, and so on. So you're wasting your time. So besides, you can do it automatically using the Word. So FYP reports, as mentioned here, is a continuation work of proposal FYP 1. So good arrangement of proposal paper will ease the FYP report writing. Okay, so the main intention of this video is how we want to create a good arrangement of proposal paper. Okay, using whatever tool that established in the Word. And then by that proposal, after you submit, then by next semester you can continue with your proposal paper, and then you just continue with the FYP report writing so easily. So basically, if you learn the tools, you know the tools, then it's more easier for you to focus on your project. Alright, so first, in any project report, so first we have to open a report arrangement. So normally the report is divided into 3 sections. So the first section is cover page section. There's only a cover page, that's all, one page. Okay, so the cover page have no page number. Then the second section is, we call it as a preliminary section. So it consists of title page. It just look like a cover page, but it's not cover page. It's a title page, a declaration page, approval page, copyright, dedication, acknowledgement, table of contents, list of table, list of figures, or maybe we have a list of index whatsoever, and lastly abstract, and also abstract in Bahasa. So normally this section 2, we're using the Roman numeral, lowercase Roman numeral. So Roman numeral, we page the number by using the I for number 1, then we have II for number 2, then we have III for 3 number. Okay, this is section number 2. And then the last section, so we call it as section 3. So section 3 is the report body section. So it consists of chapter 1 until chapter 5, and then references and appendices. So normally this section will be numbered as Arabic number. So we use 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, so this is, so report basically have 3 sections. First section is cover page. Second section is preliminary section, and then third section is a report body. So the difference because of this section, why? Because why we just name it a section? Because we need a section in words. So we have to introduce the first section as a cover page, second section as preliminary pages, and then the third section is a report body. By right, that this section have no page number. Then this section, preliminary pages, we have a lowercase Roman numeral, and the report body will have Arabic numerals. Okay. Right, next, so report. So most frequently, students will tend to come out with this arrangement like this, for example. Okay, sorry, my other is not good. Okay, so this is example. So normally students like to split the chapter into a few documents like this. We have to one chapter, one document, and then this second chapter, one document, and third chapter, the document. So when you come out with to paging the number, pagination, number page, then you have a problem because everything will start at 1. So there's no continuation. So it's supposed that these 3 chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 document, this is one document, second document, third document. This 3 document should be just only, if you want to have a flow of the, what's called that, number cantik, then we have to put everything in one Word document. That is my advice. Okay, so just only one Word document for your proposal. Then for next FYP2, using the same document, and then you just continue with adding of chapter 4 and chapter 5, and maybe some amendment in second chapter or first chapter. Alright. Alright, so this is how I want to introduce the setting up for Word, okay, for your report. Okay, so the first step is I will show you how to create the section. Okay, so because we have a 3 section as I mentioned here. So first I will show you how to create a section, and then set text style, okay, the font type and size, line spacing, paragraph spacing, and so forth. And then I will show you how to set the heading and subheading and other document automation. Okay, how you want to insert the caption, then caption the figures and tables, cross references, table contents, list of figures, tables, reference material. Okay, so I will show you okay, so right now I will show you this create section. Alright guys, so this is proposal template report. Okay, so they have a cover page. So cover page just normally have the title of your report, and then your name here, your matrix number, University Kuala Lumpur, July. That this page supposed to be no number. And then next is you have this title page. It's got the same with this what's it called, that title at the upper part, and then you have your name and your ID number. And then at the lower part, we have a report submitted to fulfill the partial requirement for the Bachelor of the University Kuala Lumpur, and then date, month, and year of your submission. And then the next page is acknowledgement, and then content. So this is just only for proposal. You have a table of content here, and then list of table, list of the figures, evaluation, abstract, and abstract in Bahasa. Then start with chapter 1 direction. Then before that, so before we split this template into this example, how we split the section. So if you see below here, this is also called that information bar the below words. So we have section 2, page 3 of 21, page 2 of 21. The total number of words in this report is 1433 words, and then I'm using the English as a state language to detect the what's it called that typo error. And then right now my insert button is insert. There are 2 options here. So if you click at this lower bar with the what's it called, right mouse click, will come this sub menu. So everything is here. So here we are in section 2. So if you click on your first page of your cover, as we mentioned, we are in section 1. Then if you click on the second page, in title page, we mention section 2. Okay. Then if you click also at the table of content, also section 2. The list of table also in section 2. List of figure also in section 2. List of operation section 2. Abstract also in section 2. And then abstract also in section 2. Then when we click this chapter 1, you click here, then it will go to section 3. So how we divide this section? Why we must divide this section? Because of the page number system. If I zoom in, we can see that in this cover page there's no number in the first section. The second section, we have number I. Suppose that this title page, in this title page, is supposed to be I, lower Roman numeral I, but it's not appear. That just go to this acknowledgement page, we have II, so it will appear. Supposedly there's no appearance of I in this title page. And then for the content, table content, we have III and so on. Then when we go to the second, third section, the chapter 1, we start with our body tag here. Then we start with numbering with 1, 2, and so on. Okay, so how we do that? So how we know that there are 3 sections? Okay, to open up or to show that, so you must click here at this point. So we have this paragraph, show height, control, asterisk, show paragraph, mark, and other hidden formatting symbols. So in order to have a very right format, then we have to turn on this one. So when we click, the highlight of this is also called that P terbalik. Okay, and then you know how you arrange your report. So by the end of this the first page, your cover page, you will see this, you have a section break next page. So if you click here after the line and then you enter, so you will see clearly it will mention section break in bracket next page. You go the same for the title page. So if you click, your mouse click behind or in front of the section break, you are still in section 1. But if we click on the beneath of this just on the first page, also it will move down this section break, and if we click at this point, it will show you section 2. Because why? Because after the section break next page means the section break will be on the next page, so next page will be section 2. So we have break the section break. So this is first section, we break the section. So this is will become the next page will become section 2. There are other options beside of this section break next page. So how to turn on this section break, how to insert this? So we click before the section break next page, go to layout. Okay, under this layout we have page setup. So under this page setup we have breaks. So if you click this break, click down, there are several items of page break. So we have page break and section break. So we are now talking about the section break. So page break I will talk later. So we focus on the section break. So section break next page, insert a section break and start a new section on the next page. Then they also have a continuous, insert a section break and start the new section on the same page. Okay, let's say that we click here. Okay, so section break continuous. So we remove this. To remove the section break, you just highlight the break. So bring your mouse to the right hand side, the right side. Okay, at the black color here. You see, so the mouse will be changed. If you bring your mouse here at the back, so the mouse direction will change. So you click here to select all, click, and then we select this section break. So if you click this section break next page, so we can move this. For example, okay, so we still have this section break next page. So if we remove this, delete, then this page second section will join with this first section and will become section 1. And if you would like to add this break section, let's say that break section and continue section break to bracket continuous, so this will become the section 2 and the upper part will become section 1. Okay? But there's no page break because the section break just only continues in the one page. So what we like to do, what we like to have is to have the section break and next page. So we have to insert break and then just click next page. So automatically the new page will be, the new section will be on the new page. So at the moment we just click this. I would just like to show you what is the meaning of the section break, because we want to create a section. Okay, so still here we have a section break continuous. Remove this one, delete, and then break next page. Okay, so simple. Alright, so that is how we create the section. Okay, so we have a section break next page, and then this is a second section. Then we have the third section here. Okay, so beneath of this abstract, we have a section break next page. Okay, so that is how we break the section. And then with that using of this section, so we can simplify. We can simply put this. So automatically, because of the change of the section break, this cover page also have page number right now. So what I want to do, so I don't want page number appear here, so you just simply go to this, double click the page number, page number, you just click remove page number from the section. Just no page number. And then for the second section, you would like to have a page number, so you just click insert and page number. So page number is bottom of page. So regarding to this what's it called, that SOP guideline, so mention pagination, use lowercase Roman numeral to number the introductory pages. With title page bearing no number but included in the sequence. Placement of page number must be consistent bottom right corner. Bottom right corner. Okay, so mean we have to place the bottom right corner, so page number bottom of page right corner. So here just click one and then we show save the previous. So you want just only this section, not this section, so we disable the link to previous. So previous we just delete it, no page number, and then go to next section. So this section we should have an I, and then the same for this I. Then we have to remove this this will carry I, but we would like to, as I mentioned earlier, this title page will hold the I page number, but we don't want it to appear on the first page. So different first page. So different first page means first page footer, so there's no number at all, but we will go to the II for the second page. So you just click the different page, and then click close. Okay, so here the space is too big. Remove the space before paragraph. So we bring back. Alright, so that is how we did for the section break. Alright, that's below this title page. Then we have this page break. So how to, why we need this page break? Because we want to break this page, and then the next whatever written below will be go to the next page, fresh new page. So because this is end of the title page, and then we have to insert the page break. We go the same for the layout, and then we have to break and then insert page break. The page break mark the point at which one page ends and the next page begins. So you just simply click here and then you tap break, and then you insert page break. So you can, after this page break, you will start at a new page, fresh new page. So you can set the acknowledgement. So you have to write everything blah blah blah, and then insert page break. So mean the next page for the next letter with table content will appear here. This go the same after you have finished all your what's called that this table content. You also insert page break, and then the new fresh page will be list of table and so on. Okay, so this is how we play around. So simply, if you have let's say that this list of table is not only one page, that will go automatically go to the second page. So when you go to the second page, automatically whatever list of figure is supposed to be in this page, it automatically move to the next page. Then this your Roman numeral automatically calculate. Okay. So for instance, if you just press back, then this automatically back to this page. You see, this is the fastest way how to arrange your report. Okay guys, so that's all for the first section. I will continue on the next video for the set text style. Okay, bye.